is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Crack! Crackle 80!
Ward now on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Throwing now on first down. Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains it up for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Titans hoping to put our first points on the board. Titans getting their first red zone snaps of this game. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he takes the return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the quick, right?
18.
Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Stroud. Offense holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Another try following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. He'll get it up to the 44. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 28-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 4. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, start. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First and 10 here. Ward. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
On third and long, it's Ward. Launches one deep downfield. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stigley Jr. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Ridley nicks the ground downfield. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Ward now. Nice caller on the check down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cowboy 80.
Again, Ward going to the air. That throw finds Okonkwo. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That one gains 7. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Tag. 70 line. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Cougar 19. Let's go. Ready?
On the gun, it's Ward. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Here's Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Hurt.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield. And they take him in bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Now Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over a first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Already.
They send a man in motion. Back to the air they go on second. Stroud finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Oh, right.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He's back to throw. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
It's a turnover on down.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey! Just 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
With a play fake. Here's Ward. Rolling out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Panther 60, Panther.
Another shotgun, it's Ward. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Bronco 80. 18, tight end. Ready.
Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. Big man showing up the yards. He's at the 30. To the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Left side into the hands of Dill. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans are going to have it after the 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Ward off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans in a good spot, up by 13. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying again, following the sack. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward's going to throw it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Comes for big yards on the right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. Guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans get it back to within 6. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it. And they do! Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now comes down to the execution of this offense.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Try and push it deep down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk, because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better
now.
get ready.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
They're going to pass it here. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Come on. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Bronco, Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He'll throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready.
Back to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off.